About 7-8 months ago, the Cleveland Cavaliers were faced with a decision. They had Kyrie Irving under contract for 2 more years, but he came to them and said, I want out of this mess. And I'm going to do a whole feature story with more stats and more numbers in the next couple days. Bear with me, but I just want to get this content out. 7-8 months ago, Kyrie Irving said, look, I don't want no parts of this. I want out of Cleveland. Get me out of here. I don't want to be a part of LeBron and his drama next year. I don't want to be a part of this. Get me out. Get me out of here. And the Cavaliers said, you know what? We're going to trade you. They get on the phone reportedly and call LeBron and say, Kyrie wants out. LeBron says, you know what? No, don't trade him. Don't trade him. Let me get him in camp and I'll work it out. That's what LeBron reportedly said. Get him in camp. He might not like me. He don't got to love me. We can coexist on the court. He's the best thing out there. Kyrie's a superstar. I'm LeBron James. I have the highest basketball IQ out there. I know how good Kyrie is. Let me work it out with him in training camp. The Cavs say, you know what? Nope, you won't commit to us long-term, LeBron. Nope, we got to make some moves. We're going to trade him. We're going to get something out of this. We're going to trade him despite him having 2 years on his deal, and Kyrie doesn't control his faith. But Kyrie goes to them and says, you know what? I'll just say I'm going to get surgery. If y'all don't want to trade me, I'll just sit out for the year, pretty much. Maybe he was calling the bluff. I don't know. But they trade Kyrie Irving. Not only do you not trade Kyrie Irving, he gives you a list of teams, right? He gives you a list of teams, the audacity. You don't trade him to any team on that list. Phoenix offers you Eric Bledsoe and a couple of picks and some other stuff. You don't trade Kyrie Irving to Phoenix, a bad team. You don't got to worry about Kyrie Irving. He's all the way on the West. You're in the East. You don't got to worry about it. You think it's a good idea to trade him to Boston. And I get it. They got the Brooklyn pick. But now that Brooklyn pick doesn't look as good as it once was. You think it's a good idea to trade him to Boston. You trade him to the team that was number 1 in the Eastern Conference in the regular season last year. Has maybe the second best coach in the NBA. A team that has young talent on top of young talent. A team that you know is going to be your biggest competitor going forward in the next 5 years, even if you keep LeBron. You trade him for their injured point guard who's out for 3 to 4 months. Matter of fact, at that point, you didn't know when he was coming back. And Isaiah Thomas. You get Jay Crowder, and you get that Brooklyn pick that I do like. That is the key to this. And Antic. You get all those guys, and you traded Kyrie Irving, the guy that made the biggest shot in franchise history to win you guys a championship over Steph Curry. And now the Cavs not only are making deal after deal to try to get relevant and try to compete with the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, they know their window is closing with Boston. Boston has Kyrie, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford. These guys are locked up for the next couple years. And did I even mention to you that maybe their second best player, Gordon Hayward, hasn't played a game this year? He got injured the first quarter of the first game of the year. And he's maybe could return this year. What I'm hearing, this team's number 1 without him in the Eastern Conference right now. And they look fantastic. Had a huge winning streak already this year. They're great. You gave Kyrie up to your biggest competitor. You never make your competitor better. Never. In business. Never. You stick it. You do whatever you got to do. You get worse before you make your competitor better. Period. And the Cavs got to live with that they not only traded their point guard, but they kept him in the same conference and made the team that had already won the East in the regular season the year before that, you made them better. You gave that talent to the best coach in the Eastern Conference. Here's why I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers might get burned again. You know, they've done something unbelievable. What I just told you, right? They managed to do something even more unbelievable than that. Yesterday, the Cavaliers made trades, and I'm not mad at the Cavs. I'm somebody who's acknowledged, if you checked out my previous videos, the Cavs got better yesterday. But in getting better, they helped the Los Angeles Lakers create cap room. So the Lakers were going to go into this offseason with potentially one max contract spot, and they would have had to maneuver some things to make that work. But the Cavs, yesterday, making a trade with the Lakers, they took on Jordan Clarkson's contract. They got Larry Nance's contract. And now the Lakers are in a position where they can waive and stretch. Luol Deng's pretty much is buying him out. They can do that this offseason, which means they'll still pay Luol Deng what money he's owed, but they'll just stretch it out over like 5-7 years. It won't count against their cap anymore. They traded Brook Lopez in the offseason, so they got rid of those bad contracts. Once they get rid of Luol Deng, they'll be pretty much out of all those bad contracts. Most of their guys are rookies, young players. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, who's a free agent this summer, but right now he's on a rookie deal. Kyle Kuzma, all their good talent, rookie deal. So now they're going to have the chance to go after LeBron James this summer. So maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers in one calendar year helped one team get better. They gave their biggest competitor, Kyrie Irving, and they maybe gave their biggest competitor in the LeBron sweepstakes this year the upper advantage now, or at least a better chance at getting LeBron and luring him to Los Angeles. Can you imagine if the Cavs made this trade thinking, oh my goodness, we made this trade to get better and try to win a championship? You don't win a championship, you get to the finals, you lose to Golden State, whatever. And then LeBron leaves the Cavs to go to the Lakers because of the move that the Lakers and the Cavs made at the deadline. You talk about irony. So the Cavs did some risky stuff. I'm not mad at it if LeBron doesn't go to the Lakers, but it is risky as heck. You gave LeBron and the Lakers more things to talk about. You gave LeBron and Magic more things to talk about. We got more cap room. We can now go get LeBron and one. If Paul George and the Thunder don't work out, they get bounced in the first round. You know, LeBron get on their phone. Hey, PG, you want to come to meet with me to Los Angeles? What you want to do? I know you want to be a Laker. You've always wanted to be a Laker. Now there's two cap spots. There are two max salary spots open. And you know how LeBron get down and do business. He might take less money, convince Paul George to take less money. And that could easily be three salary cap spots for three all-star talents. Whew. Cavs are running a risky business, man. They're doing some risky business in 2017 and 2018.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.